should be better. Right up here. Because I ain't wearing it. Like my wool's Alright, regular season. We're doing wishy-washy. We're 3-2 in the first 5 games of the season, so, you know. Week 18, 1/3 of the way in right now. Looks like I got a silver on this last one. So I'm definitely going to try for the gold a couple times here. And I always go for it at least 2 or 3 times. I mean, if I'm close, the first try, I'm going to go for the gold. But if it's kicking my butt, I usually only do it about 3 times because I don't want to drag it out. I mean, how boring is it to watch somebody do the freaking drill? Get on with the game, do it next time. I got quite a few golds already, but, you know, some of them are, it's just that's the way it is. You don't get them. So this game is kind of quiet. I turned off all the music because it's, I mean, how can you talk through anything if music's pumping? I guess you can keep my mouth shut, just let the music pump though. So whatever, it is.
Fellas, we've got to have a great practice today. There's no other option. We've got 17 weeks, we strap it up and we get better each week. This is one of those times you got to take advantage of it, all right? So let's get at it.
Like that.
Come on, set! 6 yards! Set! Right!
I would never use this play, so maybe by the end zone, I don't know. A little rusty, haven't played all week. So, kiss my ass.
Hey man, that was great. I mean, you had a great day today. You taking the first step towards success in this league. But don't fall back and get lazy. There's more steps ahead, so you got to keep it up.
Let's go now. Now the wolf. Run it right.
Ready. Moving steady.
The pressure is on. This one is for the goal.
Right to the guy.
Hey man, that was great.
That was awesome. Okay, one more try.
You're taking the first step towards success in this league. But don't fall back and get lazy. There's more steps ahead. Keep it up.
On the ready. Set, ready. Go to base. Let it go. Ready. Right. Set, hop.
This is it. You only got one shot. Time to go for gold.
Well, I pushed the wrong button anyway.
Hey man, listen, great job today. It was a step in the right direction for you and his
Did it 3 times. Lick balls. I should have made it. didn't. But I didn't. Guy breaking across the back of the end zone is who I was going to throw to, and then I pushed the wrong button, so like, yeah. Like I said, a little rusty. Freaking resin pipe. Trying to catch a bug.
I'm the coach. You're locked into the NFL on EA Sports. Up next, we've got what should be an intriguing matchup between the New Orleans Saints and the Oakland Raiders. I'll be back with you again with scores around the league at halftime. But kickoff right around the corner. Standing by to call the action, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Coach, it is a building that has seen it all through the many years of its existence as EA Sports welcomes you to Oakland, California. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the New Orleans Saints and the Oakland Raiders. Hi again, everyone. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And Charles, we look at the Raiders here entering play. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Saints, they too were winners last time out, so something's got to give here.
And I love it when both teams come in off of wins. Great mindsets, and it usually leads.
Come on, pass.
On 1st and 10, Holmes. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
That was an excellent read right there. Saw cover 1. That means it's just a single high safety. So you know if you throw the ball to the outside part of the field, help is going to be a little bit late getting there. And he puts one out there for a big-time completion.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
I'm going to try to get Jacobs involved right away.
First carry for Josh Jacobs. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever.
Because
2nd
you're a
and 10.
dummy.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives you something. You give yourself the best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Back to throw. Holmes. It's caught.
Face
Jones.
mask.
And he'll be brought down with the first down and a late flag here, too. And he may get a few more tacked on for good measure. To give him the yardage on the pass and half the distance to the goal line.
Because they're inside the 30, so now you don't march off the full 15, right? You have half the distance to the goal. In any event, that's precious real estate given up.
So now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal. Here's Jacobs. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. A check on Jacobs from a week ago. He was, without a doubt, one of the catalysts in that victory.
And he could really be the glue that makes this offense go, because when defenders have to commit to stopping him, that just opens up more opportunities in the passing game.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. 2nd and 6. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. From 6 yards away, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie. Is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he'll take this up to about the 7 or 8 yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
And that run, that changes the whole mentality about the drive right there. They were starting on their own 2-yard line. They just wanted enough space to punt the football successfully. Now they're talking about putting together a drive.
To throw on 2nd down, Holmes, and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
That would have been a great catch, but real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
Looking for Renfro, I guess.
From the gun, Holmes able to find Warner. That's complete. And they're going to get the first down here as he's up to the 14.
Don't wait for plays to develop in this game. You will get sacked.
It results in a first down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and you can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Off the play fake. Holmes. It's complete to Jones.
Throwing it to the tight end. He was
up to
open.
the 29-yard line. Brought down there.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route. Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Jacobs. And he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
On 2nd down, it's Jacobs. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down. A tackle for loss there. 2 last week. He's tough to handle coming off the edge.
And when you talk about a defensive end, your first thought is, how does he rush the passer? That's where he makes his big plays, getting into the backfield. But the best ones can play the run as well. And that's what we're seeing from him, that excellent combination of holding the point of attack and also getting upfield to make plays in the backfield.
Give him a first down, 15 yards that time for the Raiders.
But we always hear about the connections some quarterbacks have with certain receivers. I think this guy has a connection with just about everyone. Didn't mind throwing it in there against double coverage to him.
Shows some confidence, supreme confidence.
Big-time confidence that he would make the play for him, and he did.
That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Second and 14. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 36.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little game. So in Saints territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 36. Operating from the gun. Holmes. That's caught by his tight end, Foster Moreau. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up second down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. They will run the draw with Jacobs. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
Right, didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
On 3rd down, Holmes. Over the middle, complete. That's Jacobs. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. The drive stays alive. A 3rd down gain of 8. Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defense side of the ball right now, but you make your own defense happy. They're able to get a little more rest over on the sidelines while this one continues downfield.
On first down, it's Shepard. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Waited.
The Raiders on 3rd down.
That guy.
A perfect 4 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8.
Dang it.
On 3rd down, here comes Jacobs. And they'll get to him short of the first down at about the 16. Call it a gain of 5. 4th down now.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing.
First down, Holmes. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. Give him a first down, 15 yards that time for the Raiders. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. 2nd and 4. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
I waited
and
too
this is picked
long.
up by the Saints.
Looking
And
for
his
a
guys are going to get the
receiver.
football at the
Waiting for him to
37-yard
get open.
line.
Damn it. Damn it.
Throwing on first down. Holmes. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's going to have to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. The Raiders on 3rd down. They've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. Holmes. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick.
Thanks, Jones.
They have possession.
Good. Way to get your hands in there. Okay.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw again. Holmes. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches have told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
Back to throw. Holmes. He's got a man open. It's Hunter Renfrow. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A very well-executed play. It goes for 29 yards. On 1st and 10, Holmes. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So the pass incomplete in the end zone, but contact and pass interference.
And now where does the ball get placed?
Yeah, at the 1-yard line.
1-yard line. They gave up excellent real estate on that one.
And he's over the line and in for a Raider touchdown. Josh Jacobs, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Raiders have taken the lead.
We got a little bit of everything on that run. Offensive line creating some space, but how about the guy running behind his pads into the end zone?
What does that mean when a guy says running behind his pad?
It means that he's going to be a physical runner. That way he's able to use his shoulder pads, his forearms, anything to ward off people to power his way forward.
They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down. That fits the bill.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Holmes. He's and that's caught inside the 35. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the 1st half. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. From the gun, Holmes. The open man here, Renfrow. Give him 30 yards there. What a first half this has been offensively. I mean, defensively, what do you do when you're getting torched like this?
Now, these receivers are absolutely wearing them out. So 2 thoughts come to mind. 1, get some oxygen. You fill up your lungs a little bit. And number 2, talk to your guys up front. You need a pass rush to help slow them down.
And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. 2nd and 3. And it's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. From 3 yards out. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here in the 2nd quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score.
Nice. We start with the ball. Got gotta like that. This is the only way we're gonna beat the Saints, I'll tell you.
On the ground, Jacobs will get the third quarter started. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Now whistles here, and I believe one of the Raider linemen might have been moving.
Bullshit, he jumped across. That's
now they have the rookie there for the 5-yard penalty.
So much going through his head. You know it just has to be, right? All of his assignments and realizing every game he plays, one of the better players in the league will be opposite him.
They run it with Jacobs, and not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24. They had 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Operating from the gun. Holmes. And that will be incomplete.
That was lame. Right there. That was lame.
They'll run on first down. It's Jacobs, and he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. Gets by him, and now a little daylight. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27.
Real nice.
A big play that time for the Raiders. 42 yards.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Now a carry for Jacobs. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well.
Now this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
First down. Shepard. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
That was a good run, and it got to the second level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front. Last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position end up making the tackle. And oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
Here's Jacobs. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score one touchdown,
you're
without a doubt. And so far today, he's got one, but was denied as he tried to get the second one.
They'll run it with Jacobs. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is the time you go play action, throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
Call it a loss of 2 on the play. They'll run on 1st down. It's Jacobs. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
And defensively, they just don't seem to have much of an answer for this passing game.
Not at all. Look at the confidence that's exhibited here. With that type of a lead, clock on their side, instead of running it, they're still throwing it, trying to pick up 1st downs and keeping the football.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Yeah, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
From the gun on 3rd down, Holmes. Got a man, it's complete. Williams. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 25-yard line. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way, it worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
That was very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they won't put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. On 1st down, Holmes. This will be caught at about the 5. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Give him 9 on the play, and it'll be second and about a yard to go for the first.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
That's going to be caught by Williams for a Raiders touchdown. Tyrell Williams, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. And down near the goal line here, they're able to throw it in.
And the key word, quick. Quick hitter, out of his hands fast, into the receiver's hands even faster.
First down. It's Jacobs, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Once again, it's Jacobs. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
Trying to run forward with Jacobs. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
Throwing on first down. Holmes. Complete to Jones. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider first. This quarterback now a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. Pretty nice work defensively there on the first down run as they hold him to a gain of a couple. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground. Jacobs. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A pickup of 10, and it's enough for an Oakland first down.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Here's Jacobs from the gun. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. On 2nd down, Jacobs. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. Looking to throw. Holmes. He's got a man. It's Williams. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The pickup goes for 16 and a Raider 1st down. They'll run on 1st down. Shepard. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. On 1st down, they go with Jacobs again. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? They'll run with Jacobs. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, so a big stop, and it's going to leave him with a 4th and goal. Such a long drive here. 3 points. That would be a disappointment.
You sorry motherfuckers.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for Oakland, their good start continues as they get their record up to 4-2. And they'll get another home date next week as the Jaguars will come to town. Meanwhile, for the Saints, the loss here will move them back to 500 at 3-3. And now they'll head to the bye week as they'll be back in action in Week 8. That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. The Black Holes.
first, oh, well, it's a gold medal. I don't have to do it. I can simulate because I will get the same amount of points. Skio. Break sack, I like it. Throw accuracy middle and throw accuracy short. Very nice. Very nice. You see, I don't care. Not even batteries. Not even the Bayula batteries. Huh? Alright, well, the Jaguars. Who are you? The Jaguars. What? Look at them in the mail. No mail. No social feed. No EA track. No NCS panel. Whatever the fuck. NCS panel. Alright, well, I guess none of that matters. But the poop splatters. Let's see, what's the team looking like? How old is he? Not that damn old. How come he's not? His experience isn't going up. Josh Jacobs, Jingleheimer, Schmidt's 88, and then all the rest of the running backs suck donkey balls. What the hell's up with that? How long is Kissick out? Jesus. Dislocated hip, and he's out only one more week. That's one tough son of a bitch. Well, we're winning in the AFC West here. The Bills are 5-0. Oof. It's the whole NFL. Okay. It's not AFC. What? That is so weird. You know, if it's the AFC North, there's only supposed to be freaking so many teams in it. Like that. Okay. Okay.
everybody, it's the coach, and this is Madden 20 on EA Sports. On tap, we've got what should be a fairly intriguing matchup between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Oakland Raiders. I'll have scores around the league for you at the half, but it's time for a little football. So we'll hand it over to our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
It is a building that first hosted football way back in 1966 as EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Oakland, California. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Oakland Raiders. Hi again, everyone. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And Charles, we look at the Raiders here entering play. They come in playing pretty good football. Winners are 4 of their last 6 games.
And the offense last week, they have things humming. If you're a defensive player, you may get overshadowed a little bit, but you're really buoyed by what your offense is doing.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Jaguars, we're in October now, so everybody should be coming into form, shouldn't they?
They really should, and what you have now is a full routine established about what you want to get done and full focus on the season.
First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. A check on Jacobs from a week ago. There isn't a coach alive who wouldn't like those numbers. Well over 100 yards and a touchdown, too.
Did he really run
Partner,
that
I think
many?
all the coaches are in that great coaching box in the sky would take those numbers.
So dead or alive?
Either way, they would take that kind of production.
To throw on second down. Holmes. Catch is made by Hunter Renfrow. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider first.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
The stop was made by Jannard Avery. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's 2nd and 8. It's complete to Williams. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. Give him 4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal. When we talk about being on schedule, I think they're on schedule after that run, getting it right down there on the doorstep.
Maybe even a little bit ahead because now the defense can't dictate with pressure. They're guessing about where you're going to go. I might come right back at them with the same play, the same set, and see if they can stop them.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. Darren Waller, the intended receiver, but now it's 3rd and goal. This could very well be 4-down territory, but right now we focus on 3rd and goal from the 1. Back to throw. Holmes. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Foster Moreau, his 3rd touchdown now on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. No surprise there, 3rd and goal down here. That's where they're going to look for their tight end. first down. It's Jacobs, and he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to him. I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature and make sure you don't get hurt.
Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. And as a defensive end,
Right here, right here.
on 1st and 10, Holmes. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw a short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger game. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure,
and he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the Michigan man, Jake Ryan. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Damn it. Yeah, it was my fault. I could have waited. All I did was wait for him to get past that guy, and I
It's
didn't.
Jacobs, and he'll get about 6 up to the 27-yard line.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled him up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
Looking to throw. Holmes. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Off play action. Holmes. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And that'll wind up incomplete.
And he didn't catch it, of
Bold
course.
play
Even
call
though it was
there.
in his
Now it's
hands.
4th down.
Whatever. Great.
Watch the slip, watch the slip.
On 1st down, Holmes looking downfield for Jones. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Throwing again, Holmes. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. The Raiders on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Back to throw. Holmes. He's got his man. It's Williams. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. From the gun, Holmes. Caught by Jones. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can right.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Hunter Renfrow, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game.
As they began this last drive, things weren't exactly looking up for this offense. But after what they just did, putting the ball in the end zone, that took them away from the brink of possibly being knocked out of this game.
throwing on first down. Holmes. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy. He rifles one that's intercepted.
Fucking 10 yards downfield that he's still touching him. There should need to be interference.
He's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
That don't make no sense. You can't keep bouncing off somebody while they're running downfield.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Got his man. It's Williams. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The pickup goes for 16 and a Raider first down. On first and 10, Holmes. Jones has it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well. On first down, Holmes. He completes it to Jones. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. First down, Jacobs. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. And now we'll get a timeout. Looks like we've got a Jaguar and some discomfort down there on the field. We'll take a break and get a report from Oakland after this. 2nd and 9 now. That's going to be caught by Williams for a Raiders touchdown. Tyrell Williams. His 5th touchdown now on the year, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. And they use...
Not catching him. Who the hell's their fucking quarterback? I mean, for real. They don't have anybody.
They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
Fuck you and your chew clock. What the fuck, man?
Looking to throw on second down. Holmes going for the deep ball. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Zay Jones was the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down. After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Operating from the gun, Holmes. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. This quarterback now closing in on a 200-yard first half through the air. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Holmes. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we send you cross-country to Orlando.
Who the hell is their fucking quarterback?
Our EA Sports halftime report.
You know, I mean, either that or they're running all over us. I mean, 31 points from the Jaguars.
Okay,
Come on.
Thanks very much. A lot to get to here as some of the division races starting to take shape as we look around the NFL here in week number 7. We'll get started out in Denver. And late in the first half, it's the Broncos who are out on top. Drew Lock has thrown a touchdown pass. From there, we head up to the Pacific Northwest. Check on the Seahawks at home in Seattle. And they trail the visiting LA Rams as that one's gone to the intermission. 2 touchdown passes there for Jared Goff. Finally, we finish at MetLife Stadium to see what's going on with the Jets. And they were losers in that one to the visiting LA Chargers. 24-13, the final score.
Luck don't even play anymore.
Meanwhile, in our game, no shortage of offense as each team been able to move the ball effectively. Will the defenses show up in the second half? Find out. We give it back to our commentators, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
They'll run on first down. It's Jacobs, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Telvin Smith that time there to make the play. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Jacobs, and there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage.
Don't even go through the hole.
Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Jason McCourty, and this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. First down, Jacobs, and very little daylight there. They'll get a couple up to the 44.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Zay Jones that time, but now it'll be third down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect.
Hang on to it, of course.
They'll run on first down. It's Jacobs. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. To throw on second down. Holmes. He's going to look deep down. It's caught inside the 25. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well. They'll get a few stops.
Now a play fake here on first down. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Darren Waller, his 4th touchdown on the year, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. And he is a reliable target. They like to get him involved. They got... On first down, Jacobs. They'll only get a couple up to about the 30.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Back to throw. Holmes. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with it.
Able to find Waller. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Well, even after all those interceptions, he's not deterred, still confident to go deep at work there.
I think all the old rules about playing that position still apply. If things go wrong, you still act like you're the best player out on the field. You still carry that supreme arrogance with you and continue to fire the ball. I've seen guys have games like this, and this is where you find out if you're great or not. Can you overcome some interceptions and still lead your team to victory?
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that's going to lead to a third down.
Celebrate. Who gives a fuck?
Looking to throw. Holmes. It's caught. Jones. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive, and these aren't ordinary completions. They're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other and not in a good way. Oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, we've got him. Someone cover it. That type of indecision can open up to even more big plays.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. They've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. Not at all what they envisioned on 3rd down. 3 yards in the wrong direction.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
What the fuck? Coach is a fucking loser.
Throwing on 1st down. Holmes will find his tight end. That's Waller. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings
tie the game? No. Why? Because he went for it? What fucking stupidity.
Bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. 2nd and 5. It's Williams on the catch. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line.
Should be tied.
7 yards there and a 1st down. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Looking for more there on 1st down, but this
dude never fucking wins a jump ball.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. To throw again. Holmes And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider first. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Jacobs now. And an alley to run. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Back now in the East Bay. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Jacobs. And he'll get it down to the play to the 37. 7 yards there at a 1st down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Never even stepped in front of the guy.
And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
I fucking push to the right so that he'll run inward, and he does nothing.
Well, why do you go out and spend a first-round pick
Fucking
on
bullshit. And that guy's just camped there. Utter fucking bullshit.
On the right, 59. Line 59. Okay, just like that.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Jacobs. And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down. That one good for 13 and a Raider 1st down. He's obviously a bit of a shorter running back. And sometimes when he goes up the middle like that, he gets lost in there and he pops out for 10, 20 yards.
I actually asked NFL linebackers if that was true. Do you actually lose sight of some of the smaller running backs? And all of them confirmed that that can be a problem. Think of it this way. 2 of the top running backs in NFL history, Emmitt Smith, Barry Sanders, both 5'10".
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Holmes. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Why?
Darren Waller, the intended receiver. And that'll make it 3rd down.
I wasn't pressured.
The Raiders on 3rd down. They've hit on half of them. 5 for 10.
Rip
This
you
is
off.
3rd and 11.
Just fucking
Back to throw.
a game rip-off. What do you call it? What do you call it?
Escape, and he goes down. Jannard Avery with a big-time sack.
Fucking bullshit. Rob you of the game. Bullshit.
On 1st down, Jacobs. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
No speed to speak of either. Can't even
Run only
fucking
got a yard.
separate.
Here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, Holmes. He's going to find and complete it to Renfro. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. On 1st and 10, Holmes. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Jacobs. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider first. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. And this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end complete.
Of course, while I'm marching downfield without a fucking problem.
So a decent game, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. Only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory. A good productive run there on 1st down. He winds up getting 8.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. The Raiders on 3rd down. They've converted 5 times in their many chances thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. Now the throw
Good catch,
on 3rd down,
you
knocked
fucking
away
cocksucker.
and incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there.
Bullshit.
They'll run on first down. It's Jacobs. Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Appreciate you standing out of bounds like that.
And it's third down. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it.
I don't want that. Come on. Let's get something for real here.
Operating from the gun. Holmes. And now here's another interception. Picked off the fifth. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. Following the fumble recovery. Holmes. The open man here, Renfro. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. A Raider first down, 17 yards. On first down, Holmes. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. So it's Raiders football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. He's going to let it fly. And that'll be incomplete.
Although he had it.
Protection that time, and they couldn't hook
He
up
dropped it for no fucking reason.
Third down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And,
and he never separated, and fuck this fucking game. I'm deleting it, and it'll never be played again.